Good morning from North Devon. Back out on the sweet corn field. I've only got a little bit left to do. Sweet corn in some parts is probably about a foot high. Where I am at the moment it's probably about 8 inches. So yeah, there's no problem there. Yeah, I'm using the Manticore again today. I'm using the Life is Simple program, and I seem to find that it works for me. So yeah, I'll see you on the first day. Well, first target amongst the sweet corn is a small button. Still got the shank on the back. I'll try not to show too much of them. If I find a few, which I normally do, I'll only show ones with patterns on. Just found this button. I'll just give it a clean. Shank's broken off, but yeah, fancy one. Well, this is a second showcase I've found on here. They're quite old, them. Or that is, anyway. Yeah, that's the second one I found. I found a load of buttons. Nothing much really, a bit of lead. I've only been here, what, half an hour or so. Never had this before. Twisted piece of lead. Definitely been twisted. For some reason. This was quite deep, and I think it's a coin, and it's just there. Yeah, it's definitely a coin. Completely battered, but a little coin. That was quite deep. Reading of, what was it, 48 on the Manticore. Straight after the coin, a musket shot. Reading a 42. That's all that is. One musket shot. This is a reading of 62 on my Manticore. Took one scoop out and there it was. Just there. It's got to be a coin, I think. Yeah, definitely a coin. So worn down, aren't they? Just found this. I think it's off horse's leather. You see the little points there where it would have gone into the leather. Yeah, I think that's what that is. I said I wouldn't show any more buttons, but anything with patterns on I will. That's quite a nice little button. Shank's broken off, but yeah, piece of lead. I don't know whether it was a pot mend, looking at the shape of it, where that part was stuck in the hole and that pressed on. I don't know. Just dug this little item up. Don't know whether it's a little buckle or not. Could well be. I don't know. No idea. Just found this piece of bronze. Yeah, it's definitely bronze. Would have been a pot or something. Reading a 42. Is it a button or a coin? I think it's a button. No, I would say that's a coin. Very worn. Yeah, definitely a coin. Yeah, you can see the that's an half penny, I think. Sure there's a bus there facing left. It's just started raining. Could be a Victorian halfpenny, but I can definitely see a bust and a bit of writing there, look, just on the left hand side around the edge. Lovely signal. I had to dig it, and that's a keyhole, and that's the thing what covers it up. Lovely signal though. Oh dear. Yeah, that's all it is. Another coin, I believe, just there. Let's have a look. Size of a half penny. You can just see Britannia there, sitting down there. I don't know whether you can see that. And it faces on me. Right, I'm just going to give that a little spray and sure there's a face on there as well. Yeah, you can just make out Queen Victoria there, bunhead. Just make out her head facing left. If you turn it over, you can see the Britannia and 1862. Happy days. 1862. Lovely. Another coin, I believe, just there. Let's have a look. Size of a half penny. You can just see Britannia there, sitting down there. I don't know whether you can see that. And it faces on me. Right, I'm just going to give that a little spray and sure there's a face on there as well. Yeah, you can just make out Queen Victoria there, bunhead. Just make out her head facing left. If you turn it over, you can see the Britannia and 1862. Happy days. 1862. Lovely. No idea what this is. Just under the surface, but obviously it had purpose in its life. If anybody could tell me what that could be. I don't know. Right then, let's go through the finds. Bit of scrap there. A couple of old shell cases. They're probably World War I or II. Found something similar to that before. I didn't think it's a buckle, but I've found similar things before like that in that shape. A couple of bits of clay pipe, bit of bronze with a ridge going through it, through the keyhole. Lead. This is an interesting piece, twisted piece of lead. All good in my scrap bucket. A bit of pottery, musket ball, buttons with patterns on. I only showed a few buttons. That one would have been a nice one as well. Big dandy button, broken bits of button. This thing here, I've no idea, but I found a silver one of these once, a twisted piece as well, which was cleaning your ears out. Coins. These two are Queen Victoria. That one there is 1863. Can't get the date off that one. And those two farthing, I would say, no idea what that one is. Find of the day was this strap end. Never found one before. And yeah, that's my first one. That will go in the cabinet. Yeah, quite a bit of age of that. So that's my finds from that hunt, and I'll see you on my next.